Act 4 of The Devil is an Ass by Ben Jonson. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Scene 1. A room in Lady Tailbush's house. Enter Lady Tailbush and Meercraft.
A pox upon referring to commissioners. I had rather hear that it were past the seals. You courtiers move so snail-like in your business. Would I had not begun with you.
We must move, madam, in order, by degrees, not jump.
Why, there was Sir John Moneyman could jump a business quickly.
True, he had great friends, but because some, sweet madam, can leap ditches, we must not all shun to go over bridges. The harder parts, I make account, are done, now 'tis referred. You are infinitely bound unto the ladies, they have so cried it up.
Do they like it, then?
They have sent the Spanish lady to gratulate with you.
I must send them thanks and some remembrances.
That you must, and visit them. Where's Ambler?
Lost to-day. We cannot hear of him.
Not, madam?
No, in good faith. They say he lay not at home to-night, and here has fallen a business between your cousin and Master Manly, has unquieted us all.
So I hear, madam. Pray you, how was it?
Troth, it but appears ill on your kinsman's part. You may have heard that Manly is a suitor to me, I doubt not.
I guessed it, madam.
And it seems he trusted your cousin to let fall some fair reports of him unto me.
Which he did.
So far from it, as he came in and took him railing against him.
How? And what said Manly to him?
Enough, I do assure you, and with that scorn of him and the injury as I do wonder how Everil bore it. But that guilt undoes many men's valours.
Enter Manly.
Here comes Manly.
Madam, I'll take my leave.
You shall not go, in faith. I'll have you stay and see the Spanish miracle of our English lady.
Let me pray your ladyship, lay your commands on me some other time.
Now I protest, and I will have all peace and friends again.
It will be but ill-soldered.
You are too much affected with it.
I cannot, madam, but think on it for the injustice.
Sir, his kinsman here is sorry.
Not I, madam. I am no kin to him. We but call cousins, and if he were, sir, I have no relation unto his crimes.
You are not urged with them? I can accuse, sir, none but mine own judgment. For though it were his crime so to betray me, I am sure 'twas more mine own at all to trust him. But he therein did use but his old manners, and savour strongly what he was before.
Come, he will change.
Faith, I must never think it. Nor were it reason in me to expect that, for my sake, he should put off a nature he sucked in with his milk. It may be, madam, deceiving trust is all he has to trust to. If so, I shall be loath that any hope of mine should bate him of his means.
You are sharp, sir. This act may make him honest.
If he were to be made honest by an act of Parliament, I should not alter in my faith of him.
Enter Lady Etherside.
Etherside! Welcome, dear Etherside. How hast thou done, good wench? Thou hast been a stranger. I have not seen thee this week.
Ever your servant, madam.
Where hast thou been? I did so long to see thee.
Visiting, and so tired. I protest, madam, 'tis a monstrous trouble.
And so it is. I swear I must to-morrow begin my visits. Would they were over at court. It tortures me to think on them.
I do hear. You have cause, madam. Your suit goes on.
Who told thee?
One that can tell. Master Etherside.
Oh, thy husband. Yes, faith, there's life in it now. It is referred. If we once see it under the seals, wench, then have with them for the great carriage 6 horses and the 2 coachmen with my ambler bear and my 3 women. We will live in faith the examples of the town and govern it. I'll lead the fashion still.
You do that now, sweet madam.
Oh, but then I'll every day bring up some new device. Thou and I either side will first be in it. I will give it thee, and they shall follow us. Thou shalt, I swear, wear every month a new gown out of it.
Thank you, good madam.
Pray thee call me Tailbush, as I thee either side. I love not this madam.
Then I protest to you, Tailbush, I am glad your business so succeeds.
Thank thee, good either side.
But Master Etherside tells me that he likes your other business better.
Which?
Of the toothpicks.
I never heard of it.
Ask Master Meercraft.
Madam,
Aside to Manly.
he is one, in a word, I'll trust his malice with any man's credit I would have abused.
Sir, if you think you do please me in this, you are deceived.
No, but because my lady named him my kinsman, I would satisfy you what I think of him, and pray you upon it to judge me.
So I do. That ill men's friendship is as unfaithful as themselves.
Do you hear? Have you a business about toothpicks?
Yes, madam. Did I ne'er tell it you? I meant to have offered it your ladyship on the perfecting the patent.
How is it?
For serving the whole state with toothpicks, somewhat an intricate business to discourse, but I show how much the subject is abused, first, in that one commodity, then what diseases and putrefacients in the gums are bred by those are made of adulterate and false wood. My plot for reformation of these fellows, to have all toothpicks brought unto an office, there sealed, and such as counterfeit them mulleted, and last for venting them, to have a book printed to teach their use, which every child shall have throughout the kingdom that can read, and learn to pick his teeth by, which, beginning early to practise, with some other rules of never sleeping with the mouth open, chewing some grains of mastic, will preserve the breath pure and so free from taint.
Enter Trains and whispers him.
Ha! What is't, sayest thou?
Good faith, it sounds a very pretty business.
So Master Etherside says, madam.
The lady is come.
Is she? Good. Wait upon her in.
Exit Meercraft.
My Ambler was never so ill absent. Either side, how do I look today? Am I not dressed sprantly?
Looks in her glass.
Yes, verily, madam.
Poxum, madam, will you not leave that?
Yes, good Tailbush.
So, sounds not that better? What vile fugus is this thou hast got on?
'Tis pearl.
Pearl! Oyster shells! As I breathe either side, I know it. Here comes, they say, a wonder. Sirrah has been in Spain, will teach us all. She's sent to me from court, to gratulate with me. Prithee, let's observe her, what faults she has, that we may laugh at them when she is gone.
That we will heartily, Tailbush.
Re-enter Meercraft, introducing Wittipole, dressed as a Spanish lady.
Oh me, the very infanta of the giants.
Here is a noble lady, madam, come from your great friends at court to see your ladyship, and have the honour of your acquaintance.
Sir, she does us honour.
Pray you, say to her ladyship it is the manner of Spain to embrace only, never to kiss. She will excuse the custom.
Your use of it is law. Please you, sweet madam, to take a seat.
Yes, madam, I have had the favour, through a world of fair report, to know your virtues, madam, and in that name have desired the happiness of presenting my service to your ladyship.
Your love, madam, I must not own it else.
Both are due, madam, to your great undertakings.
Great. In troth, madam, they are my friends that think them anything, if I can do my sex by 'em any service. I have my ends, madam.
and they are noble ones that make a multitude beholden, madam. The commonwealth of ladies must acknowledge from you.
Except some envious, madam.
You are right in that, madam, of which race I encountered some but lately, who, it seems, have studied reasons to discredit your business.
How, sweet madam?
Nay, the parties will not be worth of your pause. Most ruinous things, madam, that have put off all hope of being recovered to a degree of handsomeness.
But their reasons, madam, I would fain hear.
Some, madam, I remember. They say that painting quite destroys the face.
Oh, that's an old one, madam.
There are new ones too. Corrupts the breath, hath left so little sweetness in kissing as 'tis now used but for fashion, and shortly will be taken for a punishment. Decays the foreteeth that should guard the tongue, and suffers that run riot everlasting. And, which is worse, some ladies when they meet cannot be merry and laugh, but they do spit in one another's faces.
Manly. Aside.
I should know this voice, and face too.
Then, they say, 'tis dangerous to all the fallen, yet well-disposed madams that are industrious, and desire to earn their living with their sweat, for any distemper of heat and motion may displace the colours, and if the paint once run about their faces, 20 to 1 they will appear so ill-favoured their servants run away too, and leave the pleasure imperfect, and the reckoning also unpaid.
Pox! These are poets' reasons.
Some old lady that keeps a poet has devised these scandals.
Faith, we must have the poets banished, madam, as Master Etherside says.
Master Fitzdottrel and his wife.
Where?
Enter Mr. and Mrs. Fitzdottrel, followed by Pug. Meercraft to Whitipole.
Madam, the Duke of Drownedland that will be shortly.
Is this my lord?
The same.
Your servant, madam.
Whitipole takes Manly aside.
How now, friend, offended that I have found your haunt here?
No, but wondering at your strange-fashioned venture hither.
It is to show you what they are you so pursue.
I think 'twill prove a medicine against marriage to know their manners.
Stay, and profit then.
The lady, madam, whose princess brought her here to be instructed.
Presents Mrs. Fitzdottrel.
Please, you sit with us, lady?
That's Lady President.
A goodly woman. I cannot see the ring, though.
Sir, she has it.
But, madam, these are very feeble reasons.
So I urged, madam, that the new complexion now to come forth, in name of your ladyship's fucus, has no ingredient.
But I durst eat, I assure you.
So do they in Spain.
Sweet madam, be so liberal to give us some of your Spanish fucuses.
They are infinite, madam.
So I hear.
They have water of gourds, of radish, the white beans, flowers of glass, of thistles, rosemarine, raw honey, mustard seed, and bread dough baked, the crumbs of bread, goat's milk, and whites of eggs, camphor and lily roots, the fat of swans, marrow of veal, white pigeons, and pine kernels, the seeds of nettles purslane, and hare's gall, lemons thin-skinned.
How her ladyship has studied all excellent things.
But ordinary, madam. No, the true rarities are the avangada and argentata of Queen Isabella.
Aye, what are their ingredients, gentle madam?
Your alum scagliola, or pol di pedra, and saccharino, turpentine of Albezzo, washed in 9 waters, soda de Levante, or your fern ashes, Benjamin de Gotta, crasso de serpa, porcelato marino, oils of lentisco, Sochimogia make the admirable varnish for the face, gives the right lustre, but 2 drops rubbed on with a piece of scarlet makes a lady of 60 look as 16. But above all, the water of the white hen, of the Lady Estefania's.
Oh, aye, that same, good madam, I have heard of. How is it done?
Madam, you take your hen, plume it, and skin it, cleanse it of the innards, then chop it, bones and all, Add to 4 ounces of caravicins, papitas, soap of cypress, make the decoction, strain it. Then distill it, and keep it in your gallipot well gildered. 3 drops preserves from wrinkles, warts, spots, moles, blemish, or sunburthings, and keeps the skin in decimo sexto, ever bright and smooth as any looking-glass, and indeed is called the virgin's milk for the face, olio reale. Acherus neither cold nor heat will hurt, and mix it with oil of myrrh and the red gillyflower called catapultia, and the flowers of rovistico, makes the best muta or dye of the whole world.
Dear madam, will you let us be familiar?
Your ladyship's servant.
How do you like her?
Admirable, but yet I cannot see the ring.
Sir.
Meercraft, aside.
I must deliver it, or mar all, this fool so jealous. Madam,
Whispers Whitipole.
sir, wear this ring, and pray you take knowledge 'twas sent you by his wife, and give her thanks.
Aside to Pug.
Do not you dwindle, sir, bear up.
Oh, thank you, sir.
But for the manner of Spain, sweet madam, let us be bold. Now we are in. Are all the ladies there in the fashion?
None but grandees, madam, of the clasped train, which may be worn at length too, or thus upon my arm.
And do they wear chopinos all?
If they be dressed in punto, madam.
Gilt as those are, madam?
Of goldsmith work, madam, and set with diamonds, and their Spanish pumps of perfumed leather.
I should think it hard to go in them, madam.
At the first it is, madam.
Do you never fall in them?
Never.
I swear I should. 6 times an hour.
But you have men at hand still to help you, if you fall.
Only one, madam, the Garduenas, such a little old man as this.
Points to trains.
Alas, he can do nothing, this.
I'll tell you, madam, I saw in the court of Spain once a lady fall in the king's sight along. And there she lay flat spread as an umbrella, her hooped there cracked. No man durst reach a hand to help her, till the Garduenas came, who is the person only allowed to touch the lady there, and he but by this finger.
Have they no servants, madam, there, nor friends?
An escudero or so, madam, that waits upon them in another coach at distance, and when they walk or dance, holds by a handkerchief, never presumes to touch them.
This is scurvy, and a forced gravity. I do not like it. I like our own much better.
'Tis more French and courtly ours.
And tastes more liberty. We may have our dozens of visitors at once, make love to us.
And before our husbands.
Husband? As I am honest, Tailbush, I do think, if nobody should love me but my poor husband, I should e'en hang myself.
Fortune forbid, wench, so fair a neck should have so foul a necklace.
'Tis true, as I am handsome.
I received, lady, a token from you, which I would not be rude to refuse, being your first remembrance.
Fitzdottrel, aside to Meercraft.
Oh, I am satisfied now.
Do you see it, sir?
But since you come to know me nearer, lady, I beg the honour you will wear it for me. It must be so.
Gives the ring to Mrs. Fitzdottrel. Mrs. Fitzdottrel, aside.
Sure I have heard this tongue.
Meercraft, aside to Whitipole.
What do you mean, sir?
Would you have me be mercenary? We'll recompense it anon in somewhat else.
Exeunt Meercraft and trains.
I do not love to be gulled, though in a toy. Wife, do hear.
Takes Mrs. Fitzdottrel aside.
You are come into the school, wife, where you may learn, I do perceive it, anything. How to be fine, or fair, or great, or proud, what you will, indeed, wife. Here 'tis taught, and I am glad on't that you may not say another day, when honours come upon you, you wanted means. I have done my parts, been to-day at £50 charge. first for a ring to get you entered, then left my new play to wait upon you here, to see it confirmed, that I may say, both to mine eyes and ears, senses, you are my witness, she hath enjoyed all helps that could be had for love or money.
To make a fool of her.
Wife, that's your malice, the wickedness of your nature, to interpret your husband's kindness thus. But I'll not leave still to do good for your depraved affections. Intend it. Bend this stubborn will. Be great.
Good madam, whom do they use in messages?
They commonly use their slaves, madam.
And does your ladyship think that so good, madam?
No, indeed, madam. I therein prefer the fashion of England far, of your young delicate page, or discreet usher.
And I go with your ladyship in opinion, directly for your gentleman usher. There's not a finer officer goes on ground.
If he could be made and broken to his place once.
Nay, so I presuppose him.
And they are fitter managers too, sir. But I would have them called our escuderos.
Good.
Say I should send to your ladyship, who, I presume, has gathered all the dear secrets, to know how to make pastillos of the Duchess of Braganza, coquettas, almionovanas, mantecadas, alcoreas, mustaccioli, or, say it were, the pellador of Isabel, or balls against the itch, or aquananfa, or oil of jasmine for gloves a la Marquesa Muja, or for the head and hair. Why, these are offices.
Fit for a gentleman, not a slave.
They only might ask for your pivetta, Spanish coal to burn and sweeten a room. But the arcana of ladies' cabinets
should be elsewhere trusted. You are much about the truth. Sweet honoured ladies, let me fall in with you. I have my female wit as well as my male, and I do know what suits a lady of spirit or a woman of fashion.
And you would have your wife such?
Yes, madam, airy, light. Not to plain dishonesty, I mean, but somewhat on the side.
I take you, sir. He has reasons, lady. I'll not give this rush for any lady that cannot be honest within a thread.
Yes, madam, and yet venture as far for the other in her fame.
As can be, coach to Pimlico, dance the saraband, hear and talk bawdy, laugh as loud as alarum, squeak, spring, do anything.
In young company, madam.
Or afore gallants, if they be brave or lords. A woman is engaged.
I say so, ladies. It is civility to deny us nothing.
Pug, aside.
You talk of a university. Why, hell is a grammar school to this.
But then, she must not lose a look on stuffs or cloth, madam.
Nor no coarse fellow.
She must be guided, madam, by the clothes he wears and the company he is in, whom to salute. How far?
I have told her this, and how that bawdry too upon the point is in itself as civil a discourse.
As any other affair of the flesh whatever.
But she will never be capable. She is not so much as coming, madam. I know not how she loses all her opportunities with hoping to be forced. I have entertained a gentleman, a younger brother here, whom I would fain breed up her escudero against some expectations that I have, and she'll not countenance him.
What's his name?
Devil of Derbyshire.
Bless us from him!
Devil? Call him Deville, sweet madam.
What you please, ladies.
Deville's a prettier name.
And sounds, methinks, as it came in with the Conqueror.
Over smocks? What things they are, that nature should be at leisure ever to make them. My wooing is at an end.
Aside and exit with indignation.
What can he do?
Let's hear him.
Can he manage?
Please you to try him, ladies. Stand forth, devil.
Pug, aside.
Oh, was all this but the preface to my torment?
Come, let their ladyships see your honours.
Oh, he makes a wicked leg.
As ever I saw.
Fit for a devil.
Good madam, call him Deville.
Deville? What property is there most required in your conceit now, and the escudero?
Why do you not speak?
A settled, discreet pace, madam.
I think a barren head, sir, mountain-like, to be exposed to the cruelty of weathers.
Ay, for his valley is beneath the waste, madam, and to be fruitful there, it is sufficient. Downless upon you! Could not you hit this?
Strikes him.
Good sir!
He then had no barren head. You draw him too much in troth, sir.
I must walk with the French stick, like an old verger for you.
Pug, aside.
Oh, chief, call me to hell again and free me.
Do you murmur now?
Not I, sir.
What do you take, Master Deville? The height of your employment in the true perfect escudero?
When? What do you answer?
To be able, madam, first to enquire, then report the working of any lady's physic in sweet phrase.
Yes, that's an act of elegance and importance. But what above?
Oh, that I had a goad for him!
To find out a good corn-cutter.
Out on him!
Most barbarous!
Why did you do this now? Have purpose to discredit me, you damned devil?
Sure, if I be not yet, I shall be.
Aside.
All my days in hell were holidays to this.
'Tis labour lost, madam.
He is a dull fellow, of no capacity.
Of no discourse. Oh, if my humbler had been here!
Ay, madam, you talk of a man. Where is there such another?
Master Deville, put case one of my ladies here had a fine broch, and would implore you forth to treat but a convenient match for her. What would you observe?
The colour and the size, madam.
And nothing else?
The moon, you calf, the moon!
Ay, and the sign.
Yes, and receipts for proneness.
Then when the puppies came, what would you do?
Get their nativities cast?
This is well. What more?
Consult the almanac man, which would be least, which cleanliest.
And which silentest? That is well, madam. And while she were with puppy?
Walk her out, and air her every morning.
Very good. And be industrious to kill her fleas?
Yes.
He will make a pretty proficient.
Pug, aside.
Who coming from hell could look for such a catechizing? The devil is an ass, I do acknowledge it.
Fitzdottrel, aside and looking at Whitipole.
The top of woman, all her sex in abstract. Ooh, I love her, to each syllable falls from her.
Good madam, give me leave to go aside with him and try him a little.
Do, and I'll withdraw, madam, with this fair lady. Read to her the while.
Come, sir.
Pug, aside.
Oh, dear chief, relieve me, or I perish.
Lady, we'll follow. You are not jealous, sir?
Oh, madam, you shall see. Stay, wife. Behold, I give her up here absolutely to you. She is your own. Do with her what you will. Melt, cast, and form her as you shall think good. Set any stamp on. I'll receive her from you as a new thing by your own standard.
Exit.
Well, sir.
Exeunt Whitipole with Mrs. Fitzdottrel and Tailbush, and either side with Pug. Scene 2. Another room in the same. Enter Meercraft and Fitzdottrel.
But what have you done in your dependent sense?
Oh, it goes on. I met your cousin, the master.
You did not acquaint him, sir?
Faith, but I did, sir, and upon better thought, not without reason. He being chief officer might have taken it ill else, as a contempt against his place, and that in time, sir, have drawn on another dependence. No, I did find him in good terms, and ready to do me any service.
So he said to you, but, sir, you do not know him.
Why, I presumed, because this business of my wife's required me, I could not have done better, and he told me that he would go presently to your council, a night here in the lane.
Yes, justice either side.
And get the fiefment drawn with a letter of attorney for livery and season.
That I knows the course, but, sir, you mean not to make him feffy?
Nay, that I'll pause on.
Enter Pitfall.
How now, little Pitfall?
Your cousin, Master Everill, would come in, but he would know if Master Manley were here.
No, tell him, if he were, I have made his peace.
Exit Pitfall.
He's one, sir, has no state, and a man knows not how such a trust may tempt him.
I conceive you.
Enter Everill and Plutarchus.
Sir, the same deed is done here.
Pretty Plutarchus, art thou come with it, and has Sir Paul viewed it?
His hand is to the draught.
Will you step in, sir, and read it?
Yes.
Everill, aside to Fitzdottrel.
I pray you, sir, a word with you. Sir Paul either side will meet to give you caution, whom you did make filthy. For 'tis the trust of your whole state. And though my cousin here be a worthy gentleman, yet he feller has at the tall board been questioned, and we hold any man so impeached of doubtful honesty. I will not justify this, but give it you to make your profit of it. If you utter it, I can forswear it.
I believe you, and thank you, sir.
Exeunt. Scene 3. Another room in the same. Enter Whitipole and Mrs. Fitzdottrel.
Be not afraid, sweet lady, you are trusted to love, not violence, here. I am no ravisher, but one whom you, by your fair trust again, may of a servant make a most true friend.
Manley enters behind.
And such a one I need, but not this way. Sir, I confess me to you, the mere manner of your attempting me this morning took me, and I did hold my invention and my manners were both engaged to give it a requital, but not unto your ends. My hope was then, though interrupted ere it could be uttered, that whom I found the master of such language, that brain and spirit for such an enterprise could not, but if those succours were demanded to right use, employ them virtuously, and make that profit of his noble parts which they would yield. Sir, you have now the ground to exercise them in. I am a woman that cannot speak more wretchedness of myself than you can read, matched to a mass of folly that every day makes haste to his own ruin. The wealthy portion that I brought him spent, and through my friend's neglect no jointure made me. My fortunes standing in this precipice, 'tis counsel that I want, and honest aids. And in this name I need you for a friend, never in any other, for his ill must not make me, sir, worse.
Manley comes forward.
O friend, forsake not the brave occasion virtue offers you to keep you innocent. I have feared for both, and watched you, to prevent the ill I feared. But since the weaker side hath so assured me, let not the stronger fall by his own vice, or be the less a friend, 'cause virtue needs him.
Virtue shall never ask my succours twice. Most friend, most man, your counsels are commands. Lady, I can love goodness in you more than I did beauty, and do here entitle your virtue to the power upon a life you shall engage in any fruitful service, even to forfeit.
Enter Meercraft.
Madam,
Aside to Whitipole.
do you hear, sir? We have another leg strained for this Dottrel. He has a quarrel to carry, and has caused a deed of feistment on his whole estate to be drawn yonder. He hast within, and you only he means to make feffy. He has fallen so desperately enamoured on you, and talks most like a madman. You did never hear a frenetic so in love with his own favour. Now you do know 'tis of no validity in your name as you stand, therefore advise him to put in me.
Enter Fitzdottrel, Everill, and Plutarchus.
He's come here. You shall share, sir.
Madam, I have a suit to you, and outforehand I do bespeak you. You must not deny me. I will be granted.
Sir, I must know it, though.
No, lady, you must not know it. Yet you must too, for the trust of it, and the fame indeed which else were lost me. I would use your name, but in a feifment, make my whole estate over unto you. A trifle, a thing of nothing, Some 1800.
Alas, I understand not those things, sir. I am a woman, and most loath to embark myself.
You will not slight me, madam.
Nor you'll not quarrel me?
No, no, sweet madam. I have already a dependence, for which cause I do this. Let me put you in, dear madam. I may be fairly killed.
You have your friends, sir, about you here for choice.
She tells you right, sir.
Yes, if she do, what do I care for that? Say, I would have her tell me wrong.
Why, sir, if for the trust you'll let me have the honour to name you one.
Nay, you do me the honour, madam. Who is it?
This gentleman.
Pointing to Manly.
Oh, no, sweet madam. He's friend to him with whom I have the dependence.
Who might he be?
One Whittiple. Do you know him?
Alas, sir, he? A toy. This gentleman a friend to him? No more than I am, sir.
But will your ladyship undertake that, madam?
Yes, and what else for him you will engage me?
What is his name?
His name is Eustace Manley.
Whence does he write himself?
Of Middlesex, Esquire.
Say nothing, madam.
To Plutarchus.
Clerk, come hither. Write Eustace Manley, Squire of Middlesex.
Merecraft. Aside to Whittiple.
What have you done, sir?
Named a gentleman that I'll be answerable for to you, sir. Had I named you, it might have been suspected. This way 'tis safe.
Come, gentlemen, your hands for witness.
What is this?
You have made election of a most worthy gentleman.
Would one of worth had spoke it. But now whence it comes, it is rather a shame unto me than a praise.
Sir, I will give you any satisfaction.
Be silent, then. Falsehood commends not truth.
You do deliver this, sir, as your deed, to the use of Master Manley?
Yes. And, sir,
To Manley.
when did you see young Whittiple? I am ready for process now. Sir, this is publication. He shall hear from me. He would needs be courting my wife, sir.
Yes, so witnesseth his cloak there.
Nay, good sir. Madam, you did undertake
What?
that he was not Whittiple's friend.
I hear, sir, no confession of it.
Oh, she knows not. Oh, now I remember. Madam, this young Whittiple would have debauched my wife, and made me cuckold thorough a casement. He did fly her home to mine own window. But I think I sauced him, and ravished her away out of his pounces. I've sworn to have him by the ears. I fear the toy will not do me right.
No, that were a pity. What right do you ask, sir? Here he is will do to you.
Discovers himself.
Ah! Whittiple!
Ay, sir, no more lady now, nor Spaniard.
No, indeed. 'Tis Whittiple.
Am I the thing I feared?
A cuckold? No, sir, but you were late in possibility, I'll tell you so much.
But your wife's too virtuous.
We'll see her, sir, at home, and leave you here, to be made Duke of Shoreditch with a project.
Thieves! Ravishers!
Cry but another note, sir, I'll mar the tune of your pipe.
Give me my deed, then.
Neither. That shall be kept for your wife's good, who will know better how to use it.
Ha! To feast you with my land?
Sir, be you quiet, or I shall gag you ere I go. Consult your master of dependencies, how to make this a second business. You have time, sir.
Baffles him and exit with Manley.
Oh, what will the ghost of my wise grandfather, my learned father, with my worshipful mother, think of me now, that left me in this world in state to be their heir, that am become a cuckold, and an ass, and my wife's ward, likely to lose my land, have my throat cut, all by her practice.
Sir, we are all abused.
And be so still. What? Who hinders you, I pray you? Let me alone. I would enjoy myself, and be the Duke of Drownedland you have made me.
Sir, we must play an after game of this.
But I am not in case to be a gamester, I tell you once again.
You must be ruled and take some counsel.
Sir, I do hate counsel, as I do hate my wife, my wicked wife.
But we may think how to recover all if you will act.
I will not think, nor act, nor yet recover. Do not talk to me. I'll run out of my wits rather than hear. I will be what I am, Fabian Fitzdottrel, though all the world say nay to it.
Exit.
Let us follow him.
Exeunt. End of Act 4.